welcome to T-SPL's Tuesday Activity Program, where we bring the library to you. My name is Miss Angie.
My name is Miss Lori.
And I'm Mrs. O.
And today we're going to be doing, how many things can you make with paper tubes?
One of the first items we're going to show you how to make with a paper tube is this cute little octopus. And he's really simple to make. All you need, actually both of the projects I'm going to show you, you just need some paper tubes. Different sizes are fine. Maybe some buttons, some sequins, stickers, a glue stick, and some scissors. Also maybe some tissue paper or wrapping paper or something like that. So I used one about this size, but you can have a taller octopus. And I cut a piece of tissue paper. That's what I decided to use. Or you could, like I said, wrapping paper or contact paper, or you can paint the tube first or color it with markers. But I used tissue paper, so I just take the glue stick and cover my paper tube in glue. Stick it in the middle there. Wrap it up. And seal it there. And then I just tucked the extra paper in. And you could glue that down if you like. Then, because we need 8 little legs on it, we're going to make some cuts. You might need parent help with this depending on the age. You can make 4. First, you can do the front, the back, and the sides evenly. 4 cuts. And then take each one of those sections and cut that in half, and that'll give you your 8. I think I did not do that quite evenly this time, but then you just lift those up. And I didn't make them even this time, but cute though. And then if you hadn't glued it before, now you can go and glue down this extra tissue paper there. And you can, it depends how high you cut up, but you can also curl them a little if you want. And then you just need to add, you can draw on your own eyes, or if you have some googly eyes at home, or we have some sticker eyes, and draw on a little mouth, and maybe some sequins for its little suckers that it has on its legs there, and you have an octopus.
Oh.
We have some little friends for him to play with. This is like his twin. That's great. Yeah. So that's
very
nice and easy. You can make that as a decoration or something for your room. Another item, maybe for your room or your craft area, is this little organizer. You can decide what you want in it. We have some pencils and markers, glue stick, scissors, crayons, different items. It's nice to be organized on your desk. You can buy these at the store, but we've made it just out of recycled items. So there again, I just covered different sizes of tubes with tissue paper, and again, you can use wrapping paper or contact paper or painted. And I did little smaller sections of different colors, and then I glued on some buttons. You could do sequins. And I attached them all, I glued them down to a coffee lid just to make it more secure so that the stuff doesn't tip it over. And there you have a desk organizer on your desk where maybe you have been spending more time writing letters to grandma and grandpa, or maybe doing homework or something at your desk, and that can help you organize it.
And after you have your desk organized, you can make a time capsule. And this is actually a special time capsule because of the pandemic that we are going through. It's an important time in history, and not only in history, but in your history. So it's important to record those memories of sometimes we're not able to visit the people that we love. Sometimes we can't go to our friend's house. Sometimes we've been away from school for a while. So this is a time capsule. You're going to start with a paper towel tube. Then I got this online. It's just clip art, and you're going to use your glue stick to glue that. And then what you're going to do is for the ends, you can either use a tissue paper or just small pieces of paper to put at the ends. And that sticks it down. And then you can use any paper to record your memories. You can put pictures in there, news clippings, because this is an important time. We might not like what's going on, but it's important to remember years from now that you can retell your story.
All right. I see the tiger. We're on an African safari. What do you see, Miss Angie?
Something's wrong with these binoculars.
What about you, Miss Rory? I see a black panther. Oh,
And a turtle? A tortoise?
I think I need binoculars like you guys.
I'll show you how to make them.
Okay.
So what you will need to make these binoculars is 3 paper tubes. 1, 2, 3. And what you're going to do is you will also need glue, scissors, a hole puncher, rubber bands, and tissue paper. First thing you want to do is cover your tubes with your tissue paper. Then after you do that, you're going to cut one of them down the middle. It's going to look like this. You're going to place the other 2 paper tubes inside of it. And then now this, just pretend that this is already covered. You're going to take a rubber band and secure it together like this. Then you're going to take your hole puncher and punch 2 holes on the side here. Then you're going to want to get your string and you put your string through that. And that's how you make your
binoculars. Are you ready for your safari?
I've got some crafts that we can do to enjoy the outside now that spring is here. And our first craft is going to be making a paper tube home saw.
Here, let me just run a feeder for you.
Oh, that's cool. You will need paper tube, some streamers. You can use crepe paper or ribbon, a piece of yarn to hang it, a hole puncher, some sort of scrap paper to decorate the outside, and I will, some either tape or glue and glue stick. All right, so first thing I want you to do is to punch 2 holes for where our hanger is going to be. So just 2 holes at the top, across from each other. All right, and then we need to decorate our tube. So any piece of scrap paper will do. I like to reuse as much as I can. Here's a sparkly piece of paper. You can use a sheet that you've already made a design on. We have leftover programs that have cute pictures on them. You can use tissue paper. So I will just use this one with an ice cream sundae on it, and we'll fold it over so it fits up underneath the holes but covers the tube. Now on the back of that, I'm going to put a roll of glue. I'm going to put my streamers on there. If you'd rather use the ribbons, you can go ahead and do that, but I'm going to do the streamers for this one. And just to make sure they stay on, I am going to use a little bit of tape. Nice. And then let's put some glue on our tube. And we will wrap that around there. Make sure our holes are showing because we're going to need to put our handle through there. Maybe some tape on the back. Look at that. It's so beautiful. Very colorful. And like I said, instead of streamers, you can use ribbons. You can use fancy paper to decorate it.
And then the yarn goes at the,
And Miss Angie, would you like to put the yarn in there for me? Thank you. And this particular one used shiny paper to decorate it and ribbon. And this is just like the one I just made for you. And you can see that when the wind blows, the streamers go back and they're really lovely out on the porch or even in your room. It'll be really nice. So that's our windsock.
it's very nice.
Our next project is something for the birds because all the birds are coming out this spring. So we are going to, oh, and there's our little friend Cardinal. We're going to make a really easy, quick bird feeder out of a paper roll. We need a paper roll, some bird seed, a stick or knife, and either peanut butter or honey or Crisco, which your mom might use for baking. It's kind of like, sort of like a buttery consistency. What you want is to be able to put something that sticks on the tube. If you're allergic to peanut butter, use honey or Crisco. I'm going to use the peanut butter. Oh, and I'm going to punch, oh no, you don't need to punch holes in this, sorry. All right, and you're just gonna spread it on there as neatly as you can. You will get some on your fingers, don't worry about that, that's good. The fun of crafts. Miss Angie says it smells good. Maybe we'll be going to lunch and all right, so I've covered it with peanut butter. Then I'm just going to roll my roll in the bird seed.
Oh, that's fun.
It is. Feels really funny. Okay, and I only got a little bit on my hand, so it's not too messy. And there's our bird feeder. And Miss Angie, do you mind getting a little peanut butter on yourself? Miss Angie will help me put the string through it. Oops. A little bit short, but, and you can hang these bird feeders in a tree so that the birds feel comfortable coming to feed at your house.
It's great.
All right.
Put it close to a window where you can see out. and watch the
That's
birds.
true,
That's
yes,
true.
good idea. Close to a window so you can watch it. All right. Well, our final craft for today is, I think Mr. Cardinal looks like he could use a haircut,
Sure
don't you?
does. That's a mess.
Well, that's
it's
what
been
our
a while.
final craft is about. We have the T-SPL barbershop. And our customers are actually made out of paper rolls. So you can make short people, tall people, whatever size you want. You need the paper roll. First step is to draw a face on it. And we have an extra tubes. You guys want to? Oh, here's one.
Thank you.
Okay. So Miss Angie and Miss Becky will do one too. Here's my tall one that I drew. She's got sequins and googly eyes. So just decorate your person however you want. Now we need to give them some hair. You need a sheet of paper, like a regular typing paper, but you only need half of it. So you're going to cut that in half. And when you have that half a sheet of paper, you're going to turn it into grass like this. Don't cut all the way through the bottom, but just make lots of snips like you're making grass. Okay? And that is going to be your hair. All you have to do is roll it up. And where's my nail? And you stick that down in your person. Why? There's her hair. Oh my! Look at that. This is her hair
Lovely.
in March. This is her hair in April. This is her hair in May. Oh,
She needs some work done.
So, we have to get to work at our T-SPL barbershop. So, we would like to thank you for stopping in today and learning about all of our crafts from paper towels. And once you've cut your person's hair, their hair could grow again, and then you can cut it again.
Get it off the top.
So enjoy your paper towel crafts, and we'll see you next time on our program.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye-bye.